I can walk, or my wife can go somewhere, or my children can go somewhere in the evening, and I don't think we have to worry about will anything happen to them here in Freeman. I don't think you can do that in a big city.
I think that the focus of the community is family, and that's something that comes across really strongly in the values of the people that you encounter through work and through other service organizations that you can belong to.
Basically, I wanted to live in the cities all of my life, and I didn't know if I wanted to come out here and live in a smaller community. And since coming here, I just have thoroughly enjoyed it.
Freeman, South Dakota, a town where recreational diversity, old-fashioned hometown values, and outstanding work ethics still flourish. Characteristics that are represented in Freeman every day. Freeman is located within an hour of all eastern South Dakota's major cities, Sioux Falls, Yankton, and Mitchell.
We're kind of between Yankton and Sioux Falls, and there's a lot of things that we do with Yankton, and there's a lot of things that we do with Sioux Falls. So I mean, we're kind of right halfway in between them, and so it's probably an advantage, you know, not to live in one city or the other.
And Freeman offers an excellent workforce with readily available industrial developmental areas.
Freeman gave us either a 2 or a 3-year incentive on real estate taxes, which helped us a great deal. I don't know what the exact dollar amount was, but it was substantial.
The absence of state income tax, in addition to significantly lower workman's comp and unemployment insurance expenses, encourage healthy business growth.
Some states have up to 10–15% of the employee salaries going into workman's comp. I think our workman's comp bill is really more like around 2%.
With an aggressive and progressive economic development stance, Freeman stands out as a community committed to industrial expansion.
Our business has grown 6 times since we lived here in Freeman than when we lived in California. It's everything is just so business orientated here in Freeman that I'm glad to be part of it.
A loyal and dedicated workforce improves company relations as well as the bottom line.
Our parts manager has been here 35 years. Our shop foreman has been here 35 years. The average employee length of time at our business has probably been 10 years.
As a manager, it's nice to know that the people that are scheduled to work are going to come in and that you aren't going to have to retrain constantly.
Full access to major communications keeps businesses in touch, while an advantageous freight and shipping situation cuts overhead significantly.
The freight is very good out here because we're a much bigger player to the freight companies in South Dakota than we were in Minneapolis. So discount-wise, freight companies are much more willing to give us a discount, 45%, whatever it is, than they would be in Minneapolis. Plus, we get overnight service from anywhere in the United States. The freight is fabulous out here.
National and international trade are fundamental elements of Freeman's business mixture.
Ultimately, today we're federally licensed, and we can sell throughout the United States and throughout the world. We're actually licensed in about 23 countries now.
Unplagued by violence and crime, Freeman is regularly patrolled by a full-time police force.
The local police staff does an excellent job in being able to be readily available. They carry phone systems around, and any time we run into any type of difficulty, they're available.
A flourishing town with stable business opportunity, Freeman is also recreationally multifaceted, from golfing to fishing and hunting.
I enjoy hunting. I enjoy fishing, but hunting is close. I never realized what an asset I had with Silver Lake right north of town and the pheasants right out here.
With a scholastic average of 22% above the national average, Freeman has excellent public and parochial school systems. 394 students attend the Freeman Public School. Diverse social activities and religious activities are also stressed.
Freeman will draw people that a lot of other little towns won't. For the simple reason, I think there's a lot of things we have to offer in Freeman that we don't have in neighboring towns.
A modern, recently expanded 26-bed hospital and clinic staff 4 full-time doctors as well as a surgeon.
Quality care is always the most important thing when you're dealing with individuals and providing the type of technology you need, and being able to provide that care very efficiently and effectively. But we're also very cost conscious, and in a lot of the surveys that I've looked at, our institution has been rated as the 4th most economical hospital in the whole state of South Dakota.
Linked by intensive air service, Freeman is a mere 20 minutes away from major medical facilities.
We can treat you and stabilize you, and if it is something that we're not qualified to handle, we have a direct link to getting you transported to somewhere that it can be taken care of. We have helicopter access.
With a solid economic base and a stable growth rate, Freeman has a prosperous agricultural, personal service, and industrial business climate.
It's not any different than moving your factory to a suburb of Dallas or Minneapolis or whatever. All the technology is here.
I don't think there'd be any reason for us to want to move outside of Freeman.
I have never been, one day have I ever been sorry that I moved to Freeman to start out the candle business. I just wish I would have started sooner.
It's a climate that's very promising and welcoming to develop and grow in, not just for business, but for your family as well. Freeman, South Dakota. It's the right place to be.